În ultimul DEVSTREAM, developerii ne-au confirmat că noul update se lansează în data de 18 iunie, unde vom avea un quest cinematic cu Stalker care ține în jur de jumătate de oră, un nou Warframe numit Jade, arme noi, un nou mod de joc, o nouă operațiune pentru clanuri, skin-uri noi, moduri augment, arcane-uri și decree-uri noi, îmbunătățiri la UI și multe altele. Jade este noul Warframe support ce vine cu acest update, așa că vă las un video cu abilitățile ei.
Her passive is that her 1 and her 4th apply a debuff to enemies they hit. Her first ability creates this zone over here, and as you can see, that's where that is. And while I'm inside the zone, you can see in the upper right I have that little indicator there. That means that I'm taking healing over time as long as I'm inside. And when I leave, you can see it now goes from infinite duration to a set duration, similar to how it works with Wisp and her modes. Essentially, while you're in the area, they last forever. Once you get out, it changes. You can have up to 3 of these zones. And for enemies, when you throw it to them, basically it'll deal damage over time, and it will mark them with your passive, which is what I was talking about earlier, which basically increases how much damage they take from all sources. For her second ability, she has 3 different auras that you can select from. So if I activate it here, you can see I get squad shield effectiveness, and you can see my overshields are growing until they reach the cap. Now if I can switch my aura without having to recast, so it costs me no energy. So I just switched to this one, which this increases my ability strength. And as you can see, I actually kept the overshield, so you can actually kind of do some strategery things there. Also, you can do the same with this power strength one, because you can, for example, right now you could cast her 3 or her 4th or her 1, which will snapshot the power strength that she has right now. And then after that, you could switch to the other aura, which is weapon damage increase for the squad. So you are kind of incentivized to swap around the auras as you need them. Again, it costs you no energy to swap the aura. It's just the initial cast that costs. For her third ability, any enemy that's on her sight gets slowed down and gets their armor removed. So you can see these guys now are moving quite slowly, and their armor is now gone. And you're basically at the mercy of my gaze. For the ally part of this ability, we have this. You can see Mark is over there. He died. He's one of the designers working in Jade. And I can just use my third ability and I can revive him at a distance just by looking at him. It's my very, very powerful sight. And finally, she takes flight. As you can see, she moves kind of similar to Hildren, but way faster. She can move around quite a bit. This is actually an exalted weapon, so you can just shoot enemies with it. As you can see, does quite a bit of damage, or you can mark them with your 1, and then you can use your outfire to detonate them for ludicrous amounts of damage. So yeah, as you can see, with her 4 she does pack quite a bit of.
Ce mai este interesant la acest Warframe este că poți pune 2 moduri aura pe acesta. Noul mod de joc se numește Ascension.
Okay, success. So you and your squad need to coordinate and keep the elevator fueled. There's going to be corpus attacks coming from all directions. They're going to have turret placements. You want to keep it powered and keep it moving. And up you go. The enemy has their own elevators they're going to try and use to catch up to you.
Their own elevators?
They
That's
do.
awesome. That's a
Ignore that
elevator.
deflection mess.
And then this is the Ascension version where you'll notice
Yes.
the new Xmas.
Yeah, so you got to be prepared for the...
Avoid the light.
Avoid the light.
Do not stand on the Jade light.
Yeah, Jade light is bad.
Elevator safety is here for your protection. You can ride your own...
Odată cu lansarea update-ului, vom avea un eveniment unde trebuie să lucrăm împreună să deblocăm aceste reward-uri.
So this is the first version.
Nice.
So this is the ephemera you'll be getting as a community if you just are sort of participating in the event. And then as the event goes on, you'll unlock the second version, which is...
Oh, I see where we're going.
Yeah, you see where we're going. So
They get pretty crazy.
And then last but not least,
Yep.
the Apex version, which is just incredible.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to earn all 3 of these in...
Pentru fanii Warframe-ului Yareli avem un deluxe skin.
There we go. Super, super cute. This will be coming with Jade Shadows as well.
It almost has like a bit of a...
Yes, you get a new Merlina as well.
Wow.
Get a new Marilena.
You can be riding on a... Oh, look at it!
This kind of completes what I was thinking. Like it gives me like a War of the Worlds vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? No, look at his smiling face
H.G.
underneath.
Wells.
Avem moduri noi augment, așa că pune pauză la acest video să citești descrierea lor. Avem moduri pentru Protea, Sevagot, Dagat și Corvex. Iar aici avem noile decree-uri pentru Duiri. Iar acestea sunt noile arcane-uri. Nu vă las după numerele din descriere, pentru că este posibil să se schimbe înainte de lansare. Avem îmbunătățiri pentru UI-ul jocului.
So you click on the new duplicate thing and it does exactly what you would expect. Basically now you can click config C, press override, and now you have a copy. So you can mess about, change a couple mods as you wish, and all that stuff. We also added, while you're here, if you can put like a mod in the wrong spot.
Let's see here.
Yeah, like that.
Oh no!
Do it. Put it there.
So now it shows you a little tip there of like, yeah, this one's wrong, but if you change it to that, that's correct. Because at the moment in live game, you actually have to like unequip the mod to even see what's behind. So we added that little hint. I guess we can show the stats while we're here. So last time we added a bunch of sub-stats for things. So if you look at shield, for example, it has, you know, how long does it take to recover, how much invulnerability it gives you, recharge times, all that sort of stuff. So now we added that little diamond just so that you know that there's substats there.
Augments on ability screen, Pablo.
Right, so if you hover any of the abilities, you can right click and then it shows you that and you can see where to get it from. So it can be found from Allied. Right now, you know, sometimes we see players when they want to find one, they have to click through each syndicate and sort to find like where is it. So now you can come in here and kind of find out what the options are and then hover to figure out where to get them from.
Easy.
Star chart.
Oh, the star chart one.
Loadout! So over here, you can change the loadout just like you can always have been able to. But now you can click on any of those and you can swap the frame that you're using directly from there. You can change which config you're using. You can move your mods around.
Yep.
Basically, we're making so that those top level decisions basically you can make directly there without having to run back to the arsenal.
Really cool.
Yeah, and this does take it away from the bottom, so that screen is slowly getting less cluttered in the bottom right. Yeah.
And now it's more in the top.
Now it's cluttered.
It's balanced. It's balanced.
There you go, balanced.
No, it's
I like it.
It's perfectly balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all things should be.
That's all things should.
Vom avea un nou skin Heirloom pentru Ember, care o să fie disponibil doar în acest an. Anul trecut nu au fost primite prea bine aceste skin-uri pentru că puteai să le cumperi doar cu bani și fără platină erau cam scumpe. Ei bine, au modificat acest lucru și acum putem cumpăra acest skin bundle cu 475 platină și putem chiar să cumpărăm separat totul din acest bundle. Deci dacă vrei doar skin-ul, poți să faci asta, sau dacă vrei skin-ul cu bani reali, costă în jur de $25 și primești și 425 platină. E alegerea ta.
So this is her without her signa. You saw the key art, she had her signa on, so if you know, don't want the signa, you're going your platinum path. This is the skin Nikki, and then you can
add that. Yeah, so Kaz did a killer job with that. Like all singers.
You like to change the Y out.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
Fire crown, fire crown.
Fly it.
All right. Hit some, let's see some color custom.
Should we do some randoms?
Yeah, do some random. Just so you can, oh my God, stop!
It's like ice and fire.
I know.
Oh.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa!
Sorry, I had to look.
Yeah.
I just had to.
Yeah.
I had
Oh my
to.
God.
So she's got that fire color, and actually in motion it's pretty cool too if you run around with the fire color.
sorry.
Like, here, hit random again.
Oh, you don't like that?
No. Again. Yeah!
Acesta e DEVSTREAM-ul pe scurt. Eu am fost Alex și ne auzim data viitoare.